I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday. It is January 16th. It's 10:05. I had such a slow start to get ready today and get out the door. I had been getting up since Monday, literally like at 5 a.m. or between 5 and 5:30. And this morning I was just so exhausted that I slept in until 6:30. And I hate when I do this because it's always a rush and I'm trying to get myself ready. I'm trying to get the kids ready and out the door by like 7:20. And it's just chaos and I always feel guilty about it. But anyway, it happened. I was so tired, so I just decided to sleep in. Also, Pete is on a trip this weekend. So he got up at like 4 in the morning. He left to go to the airport. He's in Atlantic City for the weekend with his best friend from law school, and they do this trip every year. And I think I told you guys before, but last year it was a complete disaster because I had the worst flu that I've ever had in my life. It was like a 10-day, literally debilitating flu. I barely was able to keep myself going as well as the kids. Like I did the absolute bare minimum. I remember like panicking because I could barely drive my car to get my kids to daycare. It was so bad. And then Pete wasn't home. I took off like 10 days of PTO from work because I was so sick and I literally couldn't even like sit up in a chair. It was bad. Anyway, this year I am feeling fine. Chase had a little bit of a sniffle earlier this week, but he's on the mend. He's feeling back to normal today. I dropped the kids off at school, got back home, started working right away. I have so much to do today. I don't know, the end of this week is a busy one. I have a bunch of deadlines for tomorrow that I need to make sure that I meet. So I am going to, first of all, take my Magic Mind. I've talked about Magic Mind here on my channel before. It's this little mental performance shot. It looks like a little green juice. It kind of tastes like a little green juice, and it just makes me think better and faster, and it decreases my stress levels. And so when I really want to focus on work, when I have a very busy day ahead of me, I like to take the shot. I feel like it gets me in the zone. I am able to focus. I'm more clear and I am just more motivated. I feel like once I have the shot, it kicks in a little bit and I am just on a roll. Just gonna take a shot of it. Get me in the zone for the rest of the workday. Magic Mind also recently came out with their sleep performance shot, and I've been adding this into my nighttime routine. It's so simple. 30 minutes before I go to sleep, I just take this little shot and it helps me to relax, fall asleep faster, have a more restful sleep, and have a better sleep quality. And it also helps me to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. The best thing about this shot is that it is melatonin free. So you're not gonna start forming any bad habits that make you rely on this shot in order to fall asleep, which is really great. It also has some amazing ingredients like ashwagandha and lavender to help you relax. It has chamomile and lemon balm to help you fall asleep, as well as magnesium glycinate and kava for enhanced sleep quality. And finally, 5-HPT, GABA, and passion flower to help you wake up feeling energized and refreshed. So I've been loving these little shots combined with their mental performance shot that helps me work. It is the perfect combination to help me get a really good night's sleep, wake up feeling refreshed, ready to tackle the day, and to work out if I choose to, and then to be really productive, sharper when I am doing my work. I will put the links to the Magic Mind shots in the description below if you're interested in checking them out. I highly recommend, especially especially if you are a busy working mom like myself. They've been such a game changer for me. So I have made my cold brew. I've been sipping on it a little bit. I have a few meetings today. My first one starts at 11:30, and then I have one at 1:30, and then again at 2:30. So my meetings are kind of later in the afternoon-ish. So I need to just kind of get my work done before my first one, and then in between. I don't have a ton of stuff to do around the house. I actually knocked out a bunch of my like household chores earlier in the week. I got all my kids' laundry folded. I got my laundry folded. I did my floors, those were the main things, and I don't need to do the bathroom, so I'm pretty good. So that's kind of what's going on today. Have a busy day. Another thing that's kind of crazy that's about to happen is we're supposed to get here in Texas like another freeze and potentially some snow early next week. So, I mean, I love the cold weather. Got my little puffer vest on, which I love, but I also wanted to share this shirt underneath here. It's a long sleeved, just cotton shirt. It's from the brand Crazy Yoga or CRZ Yoga. That's my favorite legging brand. I just absolutely love them. They're like a Lulu dupe. But I just ordered this long sleeved cropped shirt and I absolutely love it. It's like honestly like the perfect length. It doesn't go like for me, because I'm short, anything that kind of hits me right here is just not flattering whatsoever. And I feel like a lot of shirts just end up being there, but I also don't want something that's super cropped because it's cold out. This is the perfect length. So I will link it below in case you're interested. I have it in black and I definitely want to get more colors, but anyway, that's that. So yeah, back to the freeze. We're supposed to get some sort of precipitation. Last time we had a freeze in Texas was 2021. Quinn was like 7 weeks old. Chase was not even 2. And we lost power for I think like 3 or 4 days. And it was 17 degrees outside at night. It was horrendous. It was the worst thing I've ever lived through. Thank God we made it through and we didn't lose power for longer than that. But with two, like a literal newborn and a little tiny toddler who Chase like didn't understand what was going on. We like had to bring his crib down in front of the fireplace to sleep, and he was so confused. And then like we tried to get him to sleep in our bed with us. It was like, and then poor little Quinn, we had her all bundled up. Oh my God, I have a video up on my YouTube channel if you're interested in watching it. It was so bad. Anyway, I am praying to God that we don't lose power. I don't mind if there's some precipitation, and even if the schools like close or whatnot, and that would be okay, but I just don't want to lose power. So I don't know. We ordered a generator for the house, but it's not, there was like a wait list for it. So it's not being installed for another few months, I think over the summer. So we don't even have a generator here. I think, yeah. So that might be an issue, but hopefully everything is okay. I know that the stores are going to be mobbed. I need to go to like HEB and just pick up more of the essentials. We have a lot here, but just in case stores are closed or we lose power or whatever, I just want to be prepared. And of course, Pete's not here this weekend to help me, but it's fine. He's going to be back on Sunday before the thing actually is supposed to hit. So that is that. Another exciting thing, I don't know if y'all saw my last video, but I put an announcement video up on my channel. I have just started a new YouTube channel. It's called Amanda Fadul Fitness, and it's gonna just be a bunch of my favorite workouts on there. It's not gonna be like a traditional, I'm not gonna have workout programs yet or anything like that, just because I have so much going on, but I love working out. I love strength workouts and weights, and it's just been the best thing for my mental health and my physical health. It's gotten me out of some dark times. It's always there when I need it to lift me up, give me a boost. Like if I'm having a bad day, if I work out, my mood is like generally 100% better than when I started. So I just want to share all of that with you. I am, going to be 38 in April, so I'm not going to be doing any of these like intense hour-long workouts. I don't have the time for it. So it's going to basically be stuff that works for me as a busy full-time working mom, things that I can get into my schedule easily, workouts that are under 30 minutes, but total body, completely effective to try to build that strength, build your lean muscle, and stay fit and in shape. So that's what I'm gonna be sharing over there. I would love if you guys would go over there, subscribe. I have a workout up there right now. I'm gonna try to continue to post at least once a week, maybe 2 times a week. I have some videos backlogged that I had recorded, like pre-recorded a couple of months ago. So I'm just kind of editing them and getting them up as I go. But yeah, I would love if you guys come work out with me and let me know what you think. I'm also gonna post what I eat in a day vlogs over there and other like fitness vlogs, that kind of a thing. So should be fun. I am super excited for it. We've built such a great community here on YouTube, and working out is just such a passion of mine. I love it so much. I just wanted to give back, share, add more value, and also just branch out into another type of content. Sometimes like day in the life vlogs and working mom content, I love it and I love to film it, but it can get a little monotonous, and I was itching for just more of a creative outlet, doing something that's a little bit different. So go over there, subscribe to the channel. I will link it in the description box below, and let's work out together. I'm very excited for it. Okay, so I am gonna head back to work and get things rolling before my meeting at 11:30, and then I'll probably catch up with you guys when I take a break for lunch. Hello guys, I am back. It is 11:53. I thought that it was like 12:30 for some reason, and I don't know. I have gotten so much done. Oh my gosh, there was this one thing that I was trying to knock out, and I just like breezed through it. It took me like an hour, a little longer than expected, but it's done. It's due tomorrow. Can check that one off the list. I'm starving and I have a meeting at 1:30, so I'm gonna make some lunch right now. Yesterday I made a ham, like regular deli ham, egg and cheese sandwich with Munster cheese, and put some lettuce and ketchup and mayo on it, and it was just really, really good, and I used some keto bread. So I am gonna make the same thing today because it just sounds really delicious to me and it was very filling. I also wanted to quickly touch on protein. So y'all know that I struggle with like PMS symptoms, and so the week before my period this month, which was like literally last week, I decided to up my protein because I had been reading a lot about, protein can just really help with like the headaches and things like that. So I did that, and I hadn't been tracking my protein. I figure I was getting maybe around like 60 to 70 grams a day, maybe lower, I don't really know. So last week I decided to increase my protein to 100 grams a day. And while it helped with the headaches and me just feeling fuller in general, I literally gained like almost 4 pounds in a week. And I don't know if it was because of just the protein or also because snacks and stuff that I was having also had more carbs. Guys, I literally like hopped on the scale at the end of last week after doing this for 5 days in a row, and I was mortified. And then I was just like looking at myself in the mirror, and I had filmed a workout video and I literally deleted it because I looked so big. Like not just like, just thicker in general, and my face was bigger, my arms were bigger, my legs were bigger. I also was wearing these like light colored, like light pink yoga pants, and that just obviously didn't help the situation because lighter colors make you look bigger, for me at least. So I'm definitely going to increase my protein on, certain days before I have my period or when I feel like I'm about to get a headache or something. But I am not believing any of these people who say, oh, just increase your protein and you'll lose weight or like you'll lean out or whatever. For me, it completely backfired, and I was just shocked Because I've watched videos of people who are like, oh yeah, I really want to increase my muscle mass and lean out. So I increase my protein. I'm eating 100 or 120 grams of protein a day. And I'm seeing these great results. People are slimming down, yada, yada. Not for me, honey. Like, it was the complete opposite effect. So, you know, I love to, which is, it's fine because I have just gone back to my regular eating patterns, and like, I'm slowly losing those pounds just by not having so much protein. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a small person, or maybe it's just because keto kind of works better for me. And if you read anything about keto, it actually encourages lower protein and it's higher fat. And I think I mostly eat like that, and that's what works for my body. But I love to experiment. I love to kind of test new things out, and you know, some things don't work at all and I just don't see a difference whatsoever. But other things like this protein thing, OMG, not for me. So I would highly encourage you to do your research, test it out as well. If you're looking to like lose weight or something, and you've been eating a certain way, and then all of a sudden you're like increasing your protein and maybe your carbs, just be aware. And I was tracking everything. So I have, what is it called? Chronometer or chronometer, the app. And so I was logging everything that I was eating. And so I noticed that I was eating like at least 100 or more grams of protein, and my carbs were like probably more than I usually eat. And not work. It did not work. It was bad. I'm just sharing because I like to tell you about this kind of stuff, and maybe it's helpful to some people who are thinking about changing their diet, or like, I feel like eat more protein is just everywhere these days, literally everywhere. All of these people that I follow on Instagram and on YouTube and stuff like that, all of them are talking about just like eat more protein and you'll see the results. I did not like those results. So I'm just being real with y'all, and sharing what kind of works with me. So I just know that low carb, high fat, and like a normal amount of protein works for me. I've never, aside from before I get my period, I don't struggle with the headaches or anything. So I think it's that like isolated time of the month, and I always feel full after I eat. And that's probably because I do eat higher fat content. Just sharing. Anyway, let's go ahead. I'm gonna make my lunch, and then I have to head right back.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things it took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong. I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around that old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those
Hi guys,
days.
it is 2:26 right now. I just finished with a meeting about 45 minutes ago. I have another meeting in literally 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to leave right after that meeting to pick up the kids. I just had a little bit of cold brew left in my cold brew maker thing. I made myself another coffee just to get through the afternoon. And of course, like I mentioned before, Pete is on a trip, so I'm gonna be with the kids by myself until Sunday when he gets back. So I think I'm gonna just end the vlog right now because it's gonna be a little bit hectic. I'm gonna have to just race out the door to go get the kids after this meeting. And then once they get home, just wanna have some quiet time, be with them, and not have a camera in their face or my face. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, if you are interested in working out with me, go over to my new channel, Amanda Fadul Fitness. Subscribe there and let's work out together. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.